I just want to welcome everybody and thank you for coming. Thank you, Senator. It is an honor to see you in the city of Sanger and have you in our, like I said, our humble abode of the city hall here. You know, the Sanger, we're trying to grow, and we've been, expanding our residential units, our business sector, and one key element that we were missing was the infrastructure plan. Now, with your help and securing us this grant money, we are very grateful to be able to go ahead and do that, expand our trunk line that we've been pretty much asking for a while. But you know what? I knew you would come through for us. I knew it, but I just wanted to say thank you personally and on behalf of the city council and basically the entire city of Sanger. Thank you for coming and showing up here in person, because I know that Sanger has a soft spot in your heart for us. But anyway, for everybody here, I just want to say thank you again to everybody coming, and thank you to Senator Caballero for supporting us, supporting the city of Sanger. And without further ado, here is our wonderful Senator Ana Caballero.
Well, thank you very much for that great introduction, Mayor. I'm really excited to be here, and I really appreciate you being here as well, because it's a busy day, a lot of things happening, and with Veterans Day coming tomorrow, there's a lot of veterans activities. So I want to start off by thanking you for your service, not only as a mayor, but as a veteran. We owe you a debt of gratitude, and really honored to be here with you. Let me just say that we all know that the state budget is like everybody's budget right now. It's like the cities and the counties and your personal budgets. Times are tough. And so that's when you tighten your belt and you make the economies that you need to make. And so this last budget cycle, it was not easy to get earmarks. These are not monies that go into a fund that you compete for, because we all know that it's really hard for rural communities to compete in some of these funds. It's the big cities that have grant writers and that can get money. So I didn't go that route. This was an earmark directly written into the state budget. And I want to thank the city manager, as well as the mayor, for being prepared when we called and said, we need to know if you have the need for resources. There's none, but we need to know in the event at the last minute that we can put something in to make sure that there's some resources for you. We had talked about the interest that Sanger has in growing. And the only way you grow is to have the infrastructure. It's water, it's wastewater, it's internet access, it's roads, all of those things. And some of those are things for which there are funds at the state, and others are not. And so when we had our conversation, it was a very modest request for $1.5 million for a trunk line to expand the wastewater treatment facilities. Really, really important. And if you do that kind of infrastructure, and you do it on the backs of the taxpayers of the city, it increases the rates. And nobody wants that right now. None of us wanted to see that happen. And so we worked really hard with the governor's office and also with the assembly to make sure that we could put this earmark directly into the budget, and it would go out immediately. So what's important about that is that it takes a partnership between your state representatives and the city and staff to be able to get that done. So I want to make sure to recognize that partnership. Couldn't have been done without everybody working on, kind of firing on the same pistons. And it was important to be really reasonable, because there were a number of entities that said, gee, can you get us $20 million? And it's like, when there's no money, $20 million just doesn't work. But this was a really specific request for a very specific purpose. And I'm excited because I also served in local government, and I know what it's like to want to be able to provide the infrastructure you need, but also bring in new businesses, because that's the lifeblood of any city. And if you can bring in these new businesses, then your tax dollars stay local, and that helps to build the city even further, to build the infrastructure. So today I'm here because I can't always get to all the fun stuff like the parties and the parades and that kind of thing, but I want you to know that I'm here, that I took real seriously this request for resources, and so I'm here to present a big check on behalf of the state of California, $1.5 million for the trunk line. Not very sexy, but really, really important, and really practically important for the city. So thank you for working together, and thank you for allowing me to be here today on a busy day. I know there's a lot happening, but I'm really happy to be here. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. And I also want to recognize the council members that are here, and thank you very much for being here and for your partnership as well. You all do it together, and I really, really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. So shall we take a picture with the check?
Yes, I want to make sure you signed it.
I signed it.